Hi guys, welcome back. And for this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your browser as well as Burp Suite that will be used for our bug bounty purposes. Yeah, or maybe just providing your own training to sharpen your skill. Yeah. Okay, so first you can launch your Burp Suite. In this example, I'm using Burp Suite Professional version 2020.12.1, the latest one. Yeah, and then I'm also using Firefox. Yeah, the first thing to do before we can start using Burp Suite for our bug bounty or any other purposes is to launch this and then navigate to Burp Suite, and you'll need to download the certificate. Right, so click you when you press enter, you'll see the CA certificate. Yeah, and you'll see welcome to Burp Suite Professional. Click certificate and save it. Yeah, so you're supposed to save it somewhere. Yeah, in this example, I've already downloaded the certificate. Yeah, normally it will be around the download folder. Yeah, I should see this one. If you have already downloaded the cert, you could actually remove this and just use this. Yeah, for the purpose of um, adding the certificate, I'll just leave the certificate running just like that. Okay, and then the next thing to do is go to your Firefox menu, select options, go to privacy and security, scroll down until you see the certificate, select one automatically. Yeah, choose this one, select view certificate, and this is where you can import the certificate to your browser. So I'll point the certificate to the file that I have downloaded earlier, cacert.der. Yeah, and select, you'll see this one, downloading new certificate. You have been asked to trust new certificate authority, and you want to trust Portswigger CA. So you need to make sure that the CA is coming from, or the file is actually coming from Portswigger. Yeah, and it is actually Portswigger CA certification authority, and select trust the CA to identify website. Okay, click OK. Before that, you can also click view to see the certificate, right? You can close it and select OK. Now let's try to visit a website, like for example, portswigger.net. I'm trying to use this. Yeah, the Burp Suite Professional will be visiting. I mean, will be used to, yeah, to sharpen our knowledge. Yeah, in terms of the web security. Yeah, so just go to the portswigger.net slash web dash security slash dashboard. You'll see this one, and you can go to the academy, select academy here. Yeah, let's try to do something with this academy. Yeah, so this is actually part of the Portswigger Web Security Academy, where you can go to select any labs you like. Yeah, you can go down, scroll down to see, you can jump straight to the latest topic releases, or select learning path, our suggested path through the Web Security Academy topics. Yeah, click this one perhaps. You can scroll down, you can find several what do you call this lab exercises like SQL injection, authentication, directory traversal, command injection, business logic vulnerabilities, information disclosure, access control, server-side request forgery, and the XML entity injection, the XXE injection, right? So let me just jump to, let's say, directory traversal, just to give you an idea about what can be done with our uh, burp, right? Okay, I'll close this and you can read just to understand about what is directory traversal. There's an explanation on that or about that, and then scroll down. You see that we can actually use this load image file name to retrieve the password, or sorry, it's supposed to be the username in Linux, right? So etc passwd contains the list of users. So let's try one, the first lab here, file path traversal. By default it was supposed to be showing you not solved, right? But because I already did the task, so it was stating that I have solved the lab. Yeah, so I'll just try one. Yeah, simple case. Yeah, and of course you can always repeat this. Yeah. Now you can select. Okay, just go down. This lab contains path traversal vulnerability in the display of product images. It's a product images, right? To solve the lab, retrieve the content of /etc passwd file. Click access the lab. Now, for the meantime, do not turn on anything here. Just go to proxy and go to the option. Make sure that you have set up the proxy here. Yeah, to 127.0.0.1 port 8080. Yeah. Go to intercept. By default, intercept is off. Don't forget that we also need to adjust this proxy. Go to the menu of your Firefox. Select options. Just type proxy here in find option, click settings. This is where you set manual proxy configuration. Don't forget to also use the proxy for FTP and HTTPS, and we are still using the default proxy port here, right? So select manual, click OK, make sure that no proxy is blank or empty. Okay, now let's try to see if we can actually capture something. Select intercept off, intercept on, and then refresh the page. And notice that immediately you can see the what do you call this, the row or the request to a specific you know uh, URL or address. Yeah, and then the next thing to do is you can select forward and see that it will show you something like this. You can always select forward and forward. Okay, or select intercept off just to speed up. Okay, now you can do two things here. You can use for this particular lab exercise, you can use your Burp Suite as the HTTP intruder or HTTP proxy. Then the second one is you can always use your manual technique, right? So I'll be showing you the first thing. The first thing is by utilizing, the second one, which is actually without using any tool or even Burp Suite, right? So just go to this one. This is the home page, right? And then right click the image and select view image, right? This will open the, what do you call this, the link that will show the image. Notice that this is the image, right? So let me just open up a notepad, and this is our original. Just type original. Yeah, and then what needs to do is you can try to modify. Yeah, so you might want to use this. Yeah, So according to the directory traversal cheat sheet, you can use the dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash and then etc pass wd to show the user or list of users. So this is just an example of a directory traversal. So once you have this, you can just copy this and paste it and press enter and go back to the previous one and bingo, congratulations, you solved the lab. So that's the first thing to do without using any tool, just your browser. Okay. Now the second method or the second thing that you can actually try is by utilizing the Burp Suite, right? For this case, you will need to turn on your intercept on, yeah, and just right click, view image. Notice that it will be blinking. Yeah, Burp Suite will be able to capture. See this one, image file name something. So let's try to just modify something like dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash etc pass wd. So you can easily modify this. Where did I get this? It was actually from the previous page where you can actually read about the explanation about the directory traversal and how to actually perform directory traversal attack. So just leave it like that, yeah, and select forward and refresh, and you can go back. Oh, sorry, supposed to be forward, and then yeah, when you refresh, so turn off this one and bingo, you also got the same result. So basically you can modify this by looking at the what do you call this, the URL, or by modifying the link in the URL. Okay, if the link is visible, then you can just modify, or if the link is not visible, then what you can do is you can always do like this one. So turn on your Burp Suite, intercept on, right click anywhere here and view image and modify using the dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash etc pass wd and forward. Okay, you can turn off the intercept and go back to the here. Yeah, congratulations, you solved the lab. Okay, so as easy as that, right? Yeah, you can of course try many different labs. Yeah, so basically what you can do is you can go to the continue learning or select continue learning, uh, turn off this one, don't forget. Yeah, and you can go to academy and you can select, there are a bunch of labs, you can just go to all labs. Yeah, and yeah, you can see that I have solved several labs like SQL injection, union attack, determining the number of columns, SQL injection, union attack, finding column containing text, or maybe yeah, like this one. I've also solved the SQL injection vulnerability, two labs. Yeah, you can always, of course, jump from one lab to another lab or other labs. So reflected process scripting into the HTML context with nothing encoded. Yeah. Okay. Then I've also solved several others like let's see. Hmm. Yeah, here, file pop traversal. And then I've also, yeah, this is actually the one we did earlier. Yeah, file pop traversal using absolute pop bypass and also unexpected admin functionality. Yeah. Let me show you this so that you can also see what is actually unprotected admin functionality. Yeah. So for this, you don't need the Burp Suite. Yeah. What you can do is you can just click this one and access the lab. Don't forget that there is a solution if you don't understand what to do. Yeah. Just select solution. You'll see the a sort of cheat sheet. Yeah. But try not to see that. Yeah. But in case you are stuck, then you can try that one. Yeah. So unprotected admin functionality. So what you can do is normally if you want to see something hidden in this website, just click home, for example, and right click, go to the inspect element. Okay. And if you're looking for admin, you can search the SML with admin keyword and press enter one more time, and press enter one more time. Okay. Now you can go to the lab header, the JS. It might contain something. Yeah. Let's try again. Or if you cannot find anything here, what you can do is just close this, right click and select view page source and search for admin. Yeah, because I remember that I was able to find something. Let's just click on this one. Hmm, nothing there. Okay, what if I use this Burp Suite? Of course, you can use the Burp Suite, but in this example, I'm not going to use the Burp Suite. So I'll just use the view element. Search for administrator or admin. Yeah, the font is too small. Hmm. Yeah, if you can't find anything in the source code, let's try another technique by looking at the view page source. Yeah, scroll down. Check if we can find something. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, let me go through this one for a while. Just give me a minute. All right, guys. I found the error. I was selecting the wrong one. It's supposed to be okay. Unprotected admin functionality, right? So this is the first lab related to access control vulnerability. Yeah, although it's already stated solved, but I can try this one. It says that solve the lab by deleting your Carlos, right? So try this one without using any burp suite or something. Yeah, so what you can do is you can try to look at the robots.txt. So let's visit this, and I found something, and let's just copy and paste this one, see what happened. Okay, I was able to find this unprotected admin functionality where I can actually delete, yeah, any of this. Yeah, but the lab says that you need to delete Carlos, so delete this one, and congratulations, you solved the lab, right? Okay, let's try another one. Yeah, here, let's try another unprotected admin. Yeah, the panel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this one. This is where we can actually inspect the page. So not solved, right? So access lab, it says that you also need to delete the user Carlos. And in fact, one of the easiest, um, possible vulnerability that can be exploited is through the or by looking at the source code. Just right click. This is the one I was about to show you earlier. Inspect element. Just type admin, enter, and press enter again. 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4. See this one? We got this one. And notice that we got this admin p something. Double click, and you can just copy this. Purposely set by, you know, Web Security Academy for our challenge. Yeah, so just admin and press enter. And bingo. We've got the unprotected admin functionality solved, and you can delete user Carlos. All right, so again, to sharpen your, you know, hacking, web application hacking skills, you can try any of these labs. We have more than 40, 50 labs here. I'm not very sure. I never really count the number of labs available here. Yeah. All right. So you can go up and see your progress. For example, I have solved 6 out of 47. The apprentice level, then practitioner level, I've got 3 out of 123. Yeah, so I'm still newbie. All right, so use this Port Swigger Web Security Academy and the labs. The lab, all of the labs covers a lot of things, like for example SQL injection, cross-site scripting, reflected, cross-site request forgery, clickjacking, DOM-based vulnerabilities, cross-origin resource sharing, XML external entity injection, server side request forgery, HTTP request smuggling, OS command injection, yeah, um, server-side template injection, directory traversal, access control vulnerabilities, authentication, WebSockets, web cache portioning, insecure deserialization, yeah, information disclosure, business logic vulnerabilities, and HTTP header attacks, and OAuth authentication as well. Yeah. So bunch of labs that you can try to sharpen your knowledge before you really go into the actual bug bounty hunting activities. All right. Okay, so I think that's the end of my tutorial for the you know um, sharpening your bug bounty hunting skills by testing your knowledge and skills in solving several problems or the labs provided by Portswigger web security. All right, so I hope you can actually gain something from this tutorial, and I'll see you next time for more tutorials, for more tutorial videos. All right, so see you next time. Bye bye. Ciao.